Welcome to Big Tone Productions. If you need that industry beat, that industry mix, or that industry mastering, give us a call at 317-503-8173. 317-503-8173. By the way, you can also hit us up at BigToneProductions.com, where you can receive free beats. Go ahead and log on for details. www.BigToneProductions.com. That's BigToneProductions.com. We can't make you a star, but I can make you sound like a star. And this is Big Tone coming at you from Big Tone Productions. I'm back again at you with another tutorial for Maschine. This video is something that is, I think, is kind of overlooked for producers that are writing their tracks in Maschine. And today's just going to be a topic. You read the title. It's going to be assigning them an effects send group, being able to put like one reverb or one delay on multiple instruments for a couple reasons: to make all the sound uniform, and secondly, it saves on a lot of CPU power opposed to putting them on individual instrument slots. So let's get popping. If you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and let's get popping with the video. So I've opened up an instance of Maschine that this is a track that I've had, and I'm using it just for demonstration purposes here. I'll play a little bit of it so you can hear the track. Alright, so that's the track, old school type feel. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to take probably one of the more popular instruments to put an effect on, like a reverb. We're going to take the snare drum, and we're going to put the reverb on that, and we're going to put the reverb on, let's say, the hi-hats. So it becomes the same reverb on both instruments to make them start to sound more uniform. So the first step that I'm going to do is up here in my group section, I'm just going to click on and add another group. All right, it's called Group 2, E2. So in that group, I'm going to go ahead and rename it. I'm just going to make this, let's just call it FX Sends. All right, so that's just going to be just Sends. All right, so that's got our group here, and it's got our 16 slots for the new instruments here, all the way down here, 16 slots. And this is the group. So at this point, we're pretty much done with that. That's set in that group. We'll make some adjustments here in a minute. The next thing is I'm going to go up to my drum group, which is Cook's Kit. And I'm going to click on that. And I'm going to solo the snare drum here. So, solo the snare drum in the group. Alright, so there's the snare drum. Dry as a bone, nothing on it. So what we're going to do is on this effect send, I'm going to click back on the send, highlight it, and solo it as well so we'll be able to hear it. I'm going to add a reverb. So I'm going to go to my effects section here over on the side, and I'm going to click on reverb. Alright, and just to make it easier, I'm just going to type in here, I'm just going to type in snare and see what pops up. Alright, so we got snare roll, snare reverb. So let's just use a snare room here. Make it simple. Double click on it, and you'll see it pop up and go right into slot number 1. So we got our snare drum sound, our reverb there. You can make adjustments to this time, just like any other plugin, to the mix of it. So we're going to exaggerate this just so you can hear it. So I just moved the output up a little bit, just so you'll be able to hear it. I'll probably move it down once I put it on there. So that's effects in slot number 1 and the effects sends group. So now we're going to click on a drum group. Up at the top, our snare drum is highlighted for us, and it's soloed out. I'll play it again. So no reverb, nothing on it. All right. So what we're going to do now is we're going to click on make sure sounds is selected, because if you go to group, you're going to have a hard time doing it because it's going to put it on the whole group. We don't want it on a group. We want it on the individual sound. So we're going to go ahead and click on sounds, and we're going to click on this little, I forget what they call this, the radio dial here, so we can see the output, the input, the groove, and the macro. So what we want to choose is auxiliary. We don't want MIDI. We don't want audio. We want the auxiliary because we're putting this as an auxiliary sound. And then in auxiliary number 1, we're going to choose the destination. When you click on that, it's automatically going to show your effects send group that you put up here. It's going to automatically show that. So we're going to assign that snare drum to that effects send group. Make sure it's set to post. That just basically means that you're going to hear the sound post fader opposed to pre fader. I like to use post. You can experiment to what you want. But in any case, you can assign the level to it this way. So now I'm going to play the snare drum soloed out, and I'm going to bring the level all the way down, and then I'll bring it up so you can hear the effect that's been put onto it. There you go. You hear the effect just on that snare drum. And that's the level of the effect that I'm putting onto it. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to bring the level back down. And then I'm going to go ahead and play all the instruments in the drums so you guys can hear all of those, how the snare drum plays effect with that reverb. And I'll bring the reverb up as I'm doing it. So there's no effect on it right now. I'm going to bring it up. There you go. There's the effect. And let's bring it back here. And that's how you put the effect on it. So, what I'm going to do to make that uniform, I'm going to go ahead and click on the hi-hats. So I've already got my effects send on the group, my effects send group. And I'm going to just click on the hi-hats at this point. So I'm going to go down to the hi-hat track. And at that point, I'm going to go ahead and assign the destination to the snare drum. Even though it's called room snare, I can change the amount that I want to put on it. If you wanted to, you could go up to the sends group and you could assign another type of effect to any of the other 14, 15 slots that you have left over. But we're going to go ahead and stick with the same one. We're going to go to the hi-hat, and I've assigned it to the snare drum reverb. And I'm going to play this here. I'm going to solo it, and I'll play it for you. No effect. With effect. So I'm going to solo out the snare drum as well. Snare drum's got a little bit of reverb on it. Hi-hat. Nothing on it. Hi-hat with reverb. Simple as that, guys. So I'm going to play the whole track now. Easy as pie. So that's how you add one effect to multiple sounds in Maschine. It does a couple things. It makes it sound like the sounds are, in unison. They're the same basic sound or from the same kit. And secondly, it does save on CPU power. If you start putting individual effects on the individual sound slots, you're going to use your CPU up pretty quick. So this is a good alternative to that. But hey guys, if you have any questions about Maschine or Pro Tools, which is the two things that I use, hit me up, bigtone9515 at gmail.com, or you can always go to the website, go to the contact section, and send me an email that way as well. But hey, guys, this is Big Tone signing off. If you like the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. This is Big Tone signing off. Peace. www.bigtoneproductions.com. That's bigtoneproductions.com.